I'm Demonac, and it's Elder Scrolls Legends time. So, last time we crushed the rest of the noob AIs over here on this side of the solo arena. And solo is just AIs, but let's find out what Captain Undead here is like. These guys can all have, not only they have different decks, but they can all have different powers. I don't recognize them. I don't know which ones do what.
Lower the gates!
Although you could figure it out over time. It randomizes the characters that you run into in a solo arena, but I'm sure they start to repeat when you've done it a few times. The sense of death approaches. That's not super informative. Okay, he starts with a 1-1 in each lane, it looks like. That doesn't seem like a big problem. This is a fairly rushy hand. It's not bad. I guess we'll keep that. I could easily get worse, more expensive stuff. Like him. This guy hardly has any hit points. Weird. He has half the normal hit points. Only has 2 runes. He's going second, but he did start with 2 regular 1-1s. How strong do they think his deck is to go with that little health? Just because he has a couple of peons out there. Okay, that's a little rough. He's a 1-1, but he's lethal, so if he deals damage to a minion, it dies. More junk. Okay. That's pretty ideal. I wish I had the coin to play that now. I don't, so we'll play the Murkwater Savage over here. He's the one who gets +1/+1 every time I play an agility minion, which will not count him, but he's going to be amazing. So many 1-hit point things. Okay, so I got a prophecy. This guy's not a okay, I got a rune. This guy's not a prophecy card, so I don't get to play him for free. That 3/3, and when it dies, it gives a random friendly creature +3/+3. That's pretty rough, actually. I can't attack her now, anyway. He would get +1/+1 if I did play another agility minion, but I really want to kill off everything in that lane. He's going to stop a bunch of damage for me. It's not going to hurt me, because I don't have anyone else on my side for him to burn. And that leaves me with sort of control over there, so I'm going to have to deal with the fact that I'm going to get my butt kicked over here. Might as well kill this thing. You wasted a 3 damage spell that you could hit anything with on a 1-hit point guy. You could have killed with her and she would have survived. And you have nothing else. If I could kill her now, that buff would go nowhere. Not super impressed by a guy who starts with half hit points. Like, holy crap. Your first turn. Yeah, this is the guy who's cheaper first turn. So right now he's just regular stuff. I could play him and he could do damage really fast, but I think I'm going to go more standard, just like play a couple of guys because I can. We'll play this guy over here. Prophecy tech. We will play this guy over here to give him +1 attack for now.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Bam. Okay, you've got me down almost to where you started, but... Okay, so this is a 5/2 for 4, but it's going to give my opponent 5 health when he dies. So ideally I'd like to kill him before then. I may not be able to. This is not as good against an opponent who only has 2 runes. That's really bizarre, because normally everyone has 5 runes. Shackle all enemy creatures in this lane? That hasn't come up as being useful yet, but it's useful now. Those guys are not going to get to attack next turn, and I have my doubts that my opponent is going to live long enough for anything more. He does not have a lot of health there. Although he's going to get his other rune card now, it's like, yeah, he's going to have a handful of cards, but he's got 5 mana to prevent me from being able to do 5 damage. Good luck. And none of these guys can attack. If he could kill off his own guys like these guys, he would get the health. But no, he's just super dead. Okay, dude, you were a sad opponent. You were definitely not even close to scary enough for your half healthness. It underestimates our arena deck shooting.
Will the challenger pick?
Okay, so we've got another one of these guys, the 3/4 guard, who can be a 5/6 guard if you just have an damaged minion in the opposing lane. Again, I like him because his criteria is not that hard to meet, and if you meet it, he's a very good value, obviously. But we've got an Elixir of Light Feet, so you can it's got 3 uses. It just sits out there until you've used it up, but you activate it once per turn to give a creature cover. So just after attacking with one of my guys, I could just say, boop, this guy can't be attacked next turn. Which is pretty cool. I don't think it works on taunt. Because I noticed that you play taunt guys in the cover lane, they don't get cover, they just get taunt right away. Makes sense. But this thing is super hardcore. Okay, it costs 4, and it's like that, it just has 3 uses. It sits out until you use them. But each use of this gives a creature +2/+0 and breakthrough. It is like, that is serious beatdown. That thing is awesome. So we're definitely taking that. Okay, well, that was easy. Do another one.
Step closer to ultimate glory.
I don't want to get too cocky, but no one here is like
Combatants.
posed a serious threat so far. I think there was one game that was like in doubt, but most of them have not been.
I'm sure we'll be seeing some heavy hitters in this fight.
Oh, this is interesting. So on the left, oh no, it's on the right side. Okay. I only have one of these, and it's super strong. I kind of want to keep it, but I got to make sure I have guys I can play. I guess I got to keep these guys, even though they're not the ideal starting ones. So instead of the lane with cover, when you summon a creature here with 4 or more power, you draw a card. I'm guessing that's going to benefit her more than me, because I don't have that many guys that start out big. I have a lot of ways to grow guys, but I don't have a lot that start big. Okay. This guy's crap, 1/2 for 1. This guy is a 1/1 for 1, but he does do 2 damage to me every time he attacks, even if he's trading with something. So there's no cover over here is something I've got to pay attention to. This guy could kill both of them. I mean, it's kind of a waste of his powers in some ways. He is an agility guy, so if I play him first, next turn I could play him and give this guy +1/+1. Well, let's do that. I mean, they're not doing that much damage to me. He's actually doing 3 damage a hit. He is deceptive that way. But I'm not totally worried. You're playing with a card that is a 1/1 for 1 with no abilities. 4/1 for 2 with no abilities. There's an upgraded version of this card that is actually kind of dangerous, but this is not. This is just a 4/1. That's kind of sad, dude. So items for enemy creature? Well, they don't have that. I could play Pilfertron and just try and race him for damage over here. This guy would now get taken out by that pretty easily, but he would stop a bunch of damage. It's just that I might as well use all my mana, right? There's nothing over here to stop me. Give him the bonus, and of course, if this guy hits, he has a huge attack if he can hit just once. Oh, I got the prophecy. My prophecy guard guy. I'm gonna play him here. He's gonna get killed by the 4/1, I guess. But he also triggered this guy's agility minion bonus. Now, there's nothing out there that's big enough to kill this guy in one shot. Nope, never mind. So this is a 2/2, he gives you a 1/1 in the other lane. That's kind of cool. Alright. He's a strength guy. So this is the one, he's a 2/5, but every time he takes damage he gets bigger. He would do pretty well fighting them. But I've got to play something to stop all the damage coming in. Get this out and start doing the breakthrough. Oh, it's tough to decide. I need a taunt over here to stop these guys from killing him, actually. So, if I play him, I'm doing like nothing with my turn now. Damn it. I don't want them to just kill him, but they easily can. I don't want to waste his damage necessarily either. I'm not doing much if I don't play something with decent. I don't know. Getting out of camera. This is a hard decision. I'm sure there's normally a timer. I don't think there is a timer against the computer. I can hit my opponent for 7 or 8 if I play an agility minion, and then this guy will be a 6/2 for next turn. But that means leaving these guys alive. I could play him, that uses all my mana. I could kill one of them, so that would prevent 2 damage from him, and prevent them from stacking up to kill him without any help. Let's do that. We're just going to keep racing, because my guys grow. Prophecy card, that's not good. I forgot I would oh, god damn it! What? The javelin is like destroying enemy creatures. I forgot that he had breakthrough. I would have done the other attacks first, because his breakthrough damage triggered the rune. That sucks so hard. I would have done it in a different order. I mean, my guy still would have got blown up. This is 5/5. Can't be summoned unless there's a friendly creature in each lane. 5/5 for 3. That guy is really good. It is not necessarily that hard. There are a bunch of cards that can give you like a minion in each lane. Damn. This is starting to look kind of ugly, actually. Goblins. I can cast him and him now. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play him to protect me from the lions. He only does 1 damage, but he's lethal, and he's got guards, so he should protect this guy. And I'm going to play this guy, because he can fight them pretty well.
Leave this place.
And break that. Pilfer himself up to a 9 attack. Trigger another rune, but it wasn't a prophecy. And even if it's not a prophecy, it's giving my opponent more cards. Yeah, you just traded your 5/5 lion for my little 2-cost guy. I am taking a horrendous beating. We're going to play this guy over here.
They make it too easy.
I need to kill some of those guys, because I've been taking a beating from this guy. I've been underestimating the damage because of his ability. Oh, man. Okay, do I have lethal damage? Because I might. She's down 2 runes, so he would actually be at 4 or 5 for 3, which is cool, but not what I need right now. I need to kill. So, this is 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I should be able to overkill her, actually. I'm going to save this guy for last, because he's going to break multiple runes. Although, if saving him for last is risky, because there's more chance he might get killed. Let's see what happens when I do the first one.
Gadget has had enough.
Probably a dumb way to do it, if she does get some prophecy thing to trigger. Okay. So, this guy has breakthrough, so actually he could kill this. He would grow from his ability if the game continues, which probably isn't going to. But he would do his 1 damage through, so she'd be at 13, which means that this should actually just do 13 and kill him, right?
Die, scum!
Yeah, see how he grows when he takes damage? He's very good for fighting this lane, but I need to end it right now, and we're going to. Enemies. And leg, and die.
Leave this place.
I don't think that second time. I think he was still going. He was just waiting. Okay. She was going to kill me, like, next turn, though, easily, if I didn't kill that boar. And even if I did, there was a reasonable chance she could have pulled it through. So that was actually pretty close. That clutch prophecy 2 damage guy was all it took to sway the game. I could get this guy, the guy who is, like, he's a 2-1 for 1, but he's a 4-1 if you have no cards in hand. Like, whatever. He's probably a she. I don't care about that stuff. It's a 4/4 charge for 5. I kind of like this guy. He comes out. He can come out and kill something and survive often, or he can come out and do 4 damage to your opponent, which is not bad. His flexibility makes him worth the cost to me. But we're gonna take the fireball because 4 mana deals 1 damage to all enemies. That's in both lanes. That is sweet. Okay, can we do one more of this video? I have no losses yet.
What challenge awaits
I don't know, I've watched people like King doing this, and there's at least one of these like random scrub guys who had an ability that made them way more dangerous, but I haven't seen anything super dangerous yet. The guy who started with 2/1/1s might have been dangerous if he had normal friggin' hit points, but he was garbage with his half healthness. Opponent comes to battle with defenses ready. What do you have? You have a thing. I can't see. It's really annoying that it comes out and I can't see it past my cards until after I mulligan. I don't have too many items for this guy, but he is really good if you can stick a mace on him. This guy's too expensive. We're going to pitch him. This guy's better later on. Let's pitch him too. Let's try and get some cheaper guys. That's not cheaper. He's okay, but... This is a 0/4 guard. Okay, that's not too horrible for starting with defenses. This is a normal shadow lane. This is a normal nothing lane. Okay. I can coin out nothing. I was hoping to draw one of my 2-cost guys, but I did not. Okay, that lane's going to be a little bit hard to take. He does 2 damage to a friendly creature when he comes into play, which could be himself. If he was alone, he would just be a 3/2 for 2. He softened that guy up for me, which is interesting. So I could coin out the 3/3. He would get killed by that pretty easily. And otherwise, this guy's not that good. He's just a 2/3 right now. Man. I'm going to have to give up on that lane for a little while. I'm just going to whip out this guy. I'm going to save the Swindler in case he puts out some items. Because I would like to see those items. Shadow shift him over there. Okay, you're getting cover, which you then lose from attacking, I think. This guy does have cover, though, so that's okay. Fireball, this is not the time for that. That's a later thing. I don't really like how that guy's going to kick this guy's ass. That part is unfortunate. I can't do much about it, though. He's got no item to steal. I mean, I could hit that and then Fireball, which would soften this up further, soften this up a little bit, and it would finish that. Boy, is that not an exciting use of Fireball. Now, I could hit this guy and damage him badly, and oh no, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let him deal with that. I can Fireball and kill him later, right, when my opponent has more stuff. This is a damaged minion in that lane, which means that this guy will come out huge. That's a strong enough play. I'm willing to just take, I'll do my 3 damage and let you put your own Croc into Fireball range. Or you will waste your charged lethal minion on killing that instead of my 5/6 taunt, you moron. And meanwhile, I get a free 3/3 guard over here from the prophecy. Which we'll take.
My strength and my courage.
You did the trade and said that, I guess this guy had already attacked. Fine, whatever. I like this guy, but I don't think it's what it calls for right now. I'm a little bit screwed up that he didn't actually take the damage on him. I'm surprised by that, but it's not the end of the world. What am I going to do, though? I'm killing that either way. It doesn't matter if I give him bonus before or after. I would like to hit my opponent and get this guy a little bit bigger first instead of playing him. 5-man, I can't do anything different. I'm better off waiting on that. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket by making this thing huge, but I think all I can do is really make it huge. Or he would be... Okay, no, I'm going to play him, even though he doesn't get the bonus right now. Next turn I can play this guy, give him +2/+1, and then he can kill that and survive, right? Slaughterfish is messed up. This is just a 1/1 for 3, but at this it gains +2/+0 at the start of your turn. Every turn. So that can become like big and scary. So what would a Fireball do for me now? It would kill that, which is useful, but I don't think it's worth the Fireball. Rampaging Minotaur could kill that, do a little bit of breakthrough damage, and be alive behind the taunt, which is actually pretty good. This guy's going to get his ass kicked if I don't give him the promised, like, Witchman support. But I think he's just boned, because I'd rather get rid of that thing that's going to grow. Okay, so you get a card, not a prophecy. You're going to get another card. Bam. Okay. You got a handful of stuff, but that's it. And again, I couldn't have cast anything else even with my 1 coin. But next turn I could play this guy if I want. So what's that? Stone Throw, destroy an enemy creature if you have a creature with higher power. Damn it. That was annoying. This is again trash. This is a regular sort of minion, but he's fine. You know, 3/2 for 2. I can't say my opponent's playing with trash every time they get one of those, because there are lots of those, and they're actually fine. So I could make this a 5/2, which wouldn't really help much. Arrow to the knee. Fearless North's pretty good. If I arrow to the knee and Fireball, it would kill both of these, and I would have a free path to hit my opponent for another 8. You take one from the Fireball too. I could play this guy. Actually, I could play. Yeah, that it's expensive because I use my coin, but it would give these guys both -1/-1, which would make it harder for them to get through this. Like it would take both of them and just do a bunch of damage, and I would have a 5/4 out. That's not bad. I mean, just playing the Fearless Nord, he's pretty good. This would shackle something so it wouldn't attack this turn. Like I shackle that, this guy would probably survive. And that's pretty worthwhile, honestly. So yeah, I can play him next turn. I'll like maybe get out a couple of guys. I want this guy. He's pretty good. I'm going to arrow to the knee that thing, which I will probably be fireballing or reaping next turn. And still no items to steal with this guy. I think I'm going to hang on to him until I have some. So we're going to play Frenzied Witchman and give the bonus to... If I give it to one of them, then I can do damage right away. If I give it to him, he's a lot better with it. But no, we're going to give it damage to one of them. Hope they can survive a little. Actually, this guy has breakthrough, so I can do... This thing would absorb 2 of the damage. And I'd be hitting for 7. I would not quite be breaking 2 runes, right? This is going to break 1, he's going to knock him to 13, and then he would take 3. No, he's going to break 2 runes anyway. I might as well hit him for all the damage. This thing is puny and pointless.
Meet your doom.
Right. The runes are another interesting thing you got to think about, but I should be pretty close to just obliterating him next turn. Made all my minions lose taunt. Oh, you killed that guy with the boulder throw? That's really annoying, because that guy is way stronger than his starting attack value indicates. Oh, the upgraded version of Slaughterfish gives you a Slaughterfish in each lane. That's pretty rough. And it costs the same. It's like 3 mana and you get 1 in each lane. I don't think it matters, because you didn't do anything to stop me from murdering you, you idiot. I mean, I did stop this guy from attacking, so that part's not his fault, but, like, whatever. Let's fireball you for style points. Also does 1 damage to him. And then, we're gonna trample this guy. Oh, your card will not save you.
Meet your
Bam.
doom.
Okay. So far, just stomping the solar arena, no problem. Okay, this guy, he's that one. He's a 3/4, but he's going to do 2 damage to a friendly minion. It's not really any better than a 3/2 for 2 in most cases, even though he worked out okay for my opponent there. She's like in Hearthstone, a 1/1 for 1 that deals 1 damage. Now she's Prophecy, so she can come out for free, but this is still eating a card in my deck. Even if I get to play her for free out of turn, the out-of-turnness of doing 1 damage could completely save your butt, but it just... I'm better off taking things that are stronger. This guy is a 3/3 for 3, which is fine, but if the top card of my deck is Strength, which is, you know, it's got to be like a 1 in 3, if not 50-50 chance with this deck, then he comes out as a 6/3 with Breakthrough. We're going to take him. That's pretty good coin flippy sort of thing. So that's it. We've done a 3. Only this guy standing between me and the boss.
To ultimate glory.
So we're going to see if we can take him out and then go all the way next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.